What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again, responding to comments. I only got one video I can respond to, and that's the video that I posted talking about the ESPN radio host trolling Alabama for flipping Keon Russell from SMU to my Alabama Crimson Tide. Okay, so I don't have many comments I'm gonna respond to. Also, it's about 6 or 7, so let's go ahead and get into it and talk about it. But like I say, put what you think in the comment section and I'll respond to it. Okay, so I'm responding to these 2 or 3 fellas that posted these comments in the comment section. So here we go. The first one is from an LSU fan. Bullfrog is autistic. Keep that same energy when Alabama comes to Tiger Stadium at night when Brian Kelly's most veteran team yet, LSU gonna score drag you this season. And if that isn't bad enough, you got about 3 other losses on your schedule as well. Keep hope alive, my brother. Keep hope alive. But anyway, let's dive a little bit more into it. Keep the same energy. You know that I'm going to do that regardless. When Alabama comes to Tiger Stadium at night with Brian Kelly's most veteran team yet, I don't give a damn how veteran your team is. You ain't going to win against my Alabama Crimson Tide in 2024. I guarantee you that. And as a matter of fact, I already got you losing game 1, LSU against USC. And you got LSU fans. Tomorrow, USC been trying to get out that game for 2. Who the hell scared of LSU? No damn body. No damn body. Anyway, LSU going to score drag you this season. And if that wasn't bad enough, you got about 3 other losses on your schedule as well. Well, maybe your opinion, maybe we do. But in mine, we don't. Okay, so if you can find the 3 losses, let me know. Who is it going to be? Georgia? Probably not. Who is it going to be? Oklahoma? Probably not. I just don't see it. What the other one at? Tennessee? Probably not. But I can find at least 5 on your schedule, and I guarantee you, LSU will lose no less than 4 games. But I'm saying 5 or 6. I'm saying 5 or 6. And I'll let y'all know who it is in my next season preview and game-by-game prediction, because LSU's will be next, since they want to talk all this damn trash about my Alabama Crimson Tide. Reason I ain't posted it yet is because I've been gone for the past couple of days. That's why I ain't really posted anything yet. So, hey, it's all good. I've been busy, been out of town, but I'm back now. So I'm responding to these comments. But I hope this guy, I'm glad that he got hope, because that's all he gonna have, and Alabama gonna take all that hope away once they roll into what they call Death Valley, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. My Alabama Crimson Tide done beat LSU ass more in that stadium than LSU done beat my Alabama Crimson Tide in their own stadium. We own LSU and we own Death Valley, whatever you want to call it. The only team dying in there when it comes to my Alabama Crimson Tide is damn LSU. Rest in peace, baby. Oh my goodness. But anyway, let's move on to the next comment. Again, this next comment is from Bullfrog is autistic, the LSU fan. You talking about Garrett Nussmeier, the dude who torched UGA's championship defense for 400 yards in a single half. Yeah, you might want to rethink that crock of BS that you don't even believe. And that was with a far worse team too. LSU's O-line is ranked #1 in the nation going in the next season. And the last time I checked, y'all defense has regressed grossly since Saban left. So tell me, what exactly do you think your Tide has that's going to stop him? Bro, he's going to do ungodly things to that defense next season in Tiger Stadium, where your cheeks got clapped 2 years ago. Let's go. Let's break it down. You talking about Garrett Nussmeier. Yeah, I was talking about Garrett Nussmeier in the video that I posted, talking about the ESPN radio host that was trolling my Alabama Crimson Tide about flipping quarterback Keelan Russell from SMU. Yes, that's the same. Yeah, that's Garrett Nussmeier. Anyway, yeah, the dude who torched UGA's championship defense of 400 yards in a single half. Now, I know you talking about that 2022 SEC championship game. Yes, I do know you talking about that. And I also know that Garrett Nussmeier did not torch Georgia's defense for 400 yards, as you say. I do know that Garrett Nussmeier threw for like 291 yards or some shit like that. I do know that. Jaden Daniels went down in that game. Garrett Nussmeier took over. But guess what? When Garrett Nussmeier took over, what was the score? 35-10. Game was already over. Now, yeah, he threw for 290 yards. All right, that was good. 2 touchdowns. 291 yards and 2 touchdowns, I believe. But you got to mention, in saying that, he threw 4 interceptions also. Did you forget? Did you forget? Yeah, that Garrett Nussmeier, the same one I'm talking about, that threw 2 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, basically in a half. Yeah, that's the same guy. So hey, if you gonna spit these untruth, at least make them sound real. At least make them sound real. You should have came on here and say, yeah, he threw for almost 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. You should have just said that. Don't come over here and he tore Georgia defense for 400 yards, which I knew that was a lie. But anyway, and then if you would have said he threw for 200 and almost 300 yards and 2 touchdowns, I simply came on here and said, yeah, that's good, but he also threw for 4 interceptions. And guess what? You got beat. Well, Georgia put up a 50 piece on you. They beat you by, what, 3 scores? Yes, they did. I believe the score was 50-30. Who in the world go to the SEC championship and get a 50 piece put on them besides LSU? That's damn ridiculous. But anyway, you could have kept that lie to yourself. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, you might want to rethink that. No. I don't want to rethink it. Because what you posted was totally wrong. It was a blatant lie. That's what it was. But anyway, and that was with the far worst team. No, the defense was better than last year's defense. I tell you that right now, because y'all defense last year, it wasn't even a defense. I don't know what y'all call that. And guess what? Going into 2024, it ain't going to be maybe, I'll give you 20% better. And Alabama's defense can regress by 50%. It'll still be better than LSU's defense. So, hey, it is what it is. Keep it moving. LSU's O-line is ranked #1 in the nation going into next season. And the last time I checked, y'all defense has regressed grossly since Saban left. So tell me. Okay, I'll get to that later. But okay, y'all O-line going into 2024 is ranked #1. That's a lie too. Because I know for a fact, according to On3, Alabama got the #1 ranked offensive line heading into 2024. Now, if you want to look at how Alabama's O-line performed the last 2 or 3 seasons, I wouldn't even say we got the #1 offensive line going into the season. But I don't work for On3. So you say, you got all these different outlets to say this team is #1, this team. They have all different teams. So you can't say your team is got the #1 offense when all these sports media outlets saying different teams got the #1 offensive line or whatever. Offensive line, defensive line, running back room. It's just according to who's looking at it. So, hey, that's just a matter of opinion. Because I ain't seen nobody, nothing on paper, on the internet, on TV, nowhere in the media that says LSU got the #1 offensive line heading into 2021. But if you, matter of fact, just look at this. If you go to On3, you will see that Alabama has the #1 offensive line, Georgia at #2, LSU at #3, Texas at number 4. So you, I don't know where you get that lie from either. But anyway, keep it moving. You said our defense regressed grossly since Saban left. Well, that might be the case, but it'll still be better than LSU. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. Yeah, we lost Caleb Downs off the defense. We lost some people to the draft, some to the transfer portal, but that's fine. We only lost one really key piece in that secondary, and that was Caleb Downs. Well, no, I can't say that. Caleb Downs, Terrion Arnold, and Kool-Aid McKinstry. So 3. So, but guess what? We got people to replace them. Alabama used the transfer portal just like LSU does. And guess what? The players Alabama got out the portal, I guarantee you, is better than the guys that LSU got out the portal. Safety, Keon Saul. Corner, DeMonte Jackson, USC. Keon Saul, whatever, from Michigan. Both of them guys probably better than anything LSU got in their secondary. And we can't, I ain't gonna mean mention y'all secondary. LSU's defense ain't even worth mentioning. Only real true player you got on defense is Harold Perkins. And you don't even know how to use him. Hopefully y'all will do something different with him this year and let him do what he made to do. And that's rush the quarterback or try to get to the quarterback. But no, y'all want to drop him in coverage. Fucking dumbasses. But anyway, it is what it is, man. And as far as you say, we got our cheeks clapped 2 years ago in Death Valley. Really? A 1-point overtime win. As I recall, cheeks clapping was last season. You got beat by what? 3 scores? I don't know. All I know, it was about double digits. It won 1 point. It won 2 points. It won 3 points. It won 7 points. It won 8 points. It was double digits. It was double digits. And you talking about Garrett Nussmeier. Matter of fact, just like against Georgia, Jaden Daniels got hurt. Dallas Turner laid the wood on him, and y'all still crying talking about a damn dirty hit. No, that should have been targeted. Clean hit to me. Maybe a little rough because he put his body weight on him. That's about it. But anyway, just like Jaden Daniels went out and they inserted Garrett Nussmeier, just like against Georgia, he couldn't get it done. Just like against my Alabama Crimson Tide, he couldn't get it done. A failure. He failed the LSU fan base on 2 occasions against the 2 best teams in the SEC. That's what he did. I don't give a damn that he was coming off the bench. He'd been in college 3 years. Hell, I remember a guy by the name of Tua Tagovailoa came off the bench in a national championship game as a true freshman, a freshman that never started a daggone game and got it done. But Garrett Nussmeier done been in college 3 years and he ain't got it done yet. So, Bullfrog, you got anything else for me? Just want to know. All right, next up. Okay, some kind of way, the video I posted talking about LSU, the ESPN, the LSU fan, the ESPN radio host out of Baton Rouge, 104.5. It was all about LSU. But some kind of way, these Georgia Bulldog fans always seem to find their way in the comment section. And then when I respond to them, they'll say, I love talking about Georgia. Well, hell, I tell you, before I end the video, let me know what y'all think in the comment section and I'll respond to you. So I'm responding to you, Georgia Bulldog fans, on a video that ain't got nothing to do with the Georgia Bulldogs. Here we go. This is from Eastbound. you definitely need to be trolled for celebrating flipping a player from SMU. Who cares that is his hometown team, or he had multiple offers from other big schools? Alabama man down bad. Okay, that's supposed to be OR, but hey, it's all good. We need to be trolled for celebrating flipping a player from SMU. Really? Didn't y'all get a transfer from Vanderbilt? Vanderbilt, who goes by the name of Landon Humphreys at wide receiver? SMU is better than Vanderbilt. That's what I do know. You know, Vanderbilt went 2-10 last season. You know that, right? SMU went 11-3. So would you rather get a player from SMU or Vandy? I don't care that Vandy, I guess they in the SEC. I don't know what it is, but they've been losing for years. Oh Lord, Vandy ain't beat Alabama since like 1981, 82 time frame. And that's where y'all go to get a daggone wide receiver? Man, have Vandy even sent a wide receiver to the NFL? I don't know. But anyway, and just like Landon Humphreys, he was a 3-star. Cause y'all been trolling, Alabama getting these 3 stars, whatever. But y'all go to Vandy and get a 3-star wide receiver. You know, he only played 1 year at Vandy, so I know he ain't gotten too much better from high school. So yeah. But anyway, keep it moving. Anyway, who cares that is his hometown team and had multiple offers from big schools? Okay. As I recall, this guy by the name of, what was that wide receiver from Georgia? Adonai Mitchell, or Donnie Mitchell, whatever his name. Didn't he leave? He transferred from Georgia to go back home to Texas. Now, that's what y'all told me. He's from Texas. He got a kid in Texas. So why didn't y'all have a problem with him leaving Georgia to go back home? But you got a problem with this guy committing to a school right down the road from him, the same city, that's right there at home. Come on now. He committed to a program that went 11-3, right there where he from. And plus, you know they're going to be the first to offer him because they know about him already. Okay, I digress from that. Then you say, who cares he got multiple offers from big schools? What do you mean? Those schools couldn't get him. But Alabama got him. He came for an official visit to Alabama. He said, this is where I want to be. I don't want to be at Oregon. I don't want to be at Ole Miss. I don't want to be at Texas. He could have committed to Texas. He didn't want to. Either it was SMU, which it was at one time, or my Alabama Crimson Tide. And guess what? He came to Alabama and seen brighter lights. That's what he seen, brighter lights. A team that can develop him, or a program that can develop him better than anybody else in the country. A program that's about academics. Then y'all see the how can I put it? Then y'all see that Alabama is tops in the SEC at graduation rates, and that's across all sports. Didn't y'all see that? Since y'all say Alabama don't put nothing in the academics, well, they tops across all sports at graduation rates. But anyway, that's not what this is about. This is about this guy saying we need to be trolled for flipping a 4-star quarterback from SMU, the top dual threat quarterback in the 2025 class, the #1 quarterback in the state of Texas. We need to be trolled for flipping him. Well, you can troll me all you want, but we got one of the best one of the best quarterbacks in the 2025 class. We do got that. So troll us all you want, while you got a 3-star wide receiver from Vanderbilt who caught. I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, next comment is from Eastbound Dog 2. Alabama man comparing a player that proved himself as a good wide receiver playing in the SEC to a player who had not proved anything in college football. Alabama man searching for something. Your football program is on the way down now that Nick is not your head coach. Here we go. Alabama man comparing a player that proved himself as a good wide receiver playing in the SEC. Landon Humphreys. He proved this. Did he really prove himself to be a good wide receiver? He's at Vandy. He's at Vandy, a team that went 2-10 last season. Now, could a good wide receiver be on a 2-10 team? Yes, but Landon Humphreys, through 12 games, only caught 439 receiving yards. 439 receiving yards. Out of 12 games, that equals to about 35 yards a game. That's all I know. 439 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns. That's what he caught through 12 games. Just saying. Maybe he'll do better at Georgia, but I doubt it. Georgia can't even produce one 1,000-yard receiver. Now you might say, well, we spread the ball around. Not from what I've seen. No, I'm gonna say the past 3 years, your main target was Brock Bowers, and that way he wasn't even a wide receiver. He was a tight end. Your tight end had more receiving yards than any of your wide receivers, probably at least the past 2 seasons, because you was weighing them out as a freshman too. So hey, I'm just saying. So is he really gonna thrive in Georgia's offense? Probably not. Going off your history. That's what I do know. Last time Alabama got an offensive lineman from Vandy, y'all laughed at us. The same fan base. Now you getting position players from Vandy through the transfer portal. So, I mean, come on, man. But he proved himself a good wide receiver with 439 yards and 4 touchdowns, which equals to about 35 yards a game through 12 freaking games. Now, I'm just saying. But hey, it is what it is. And trust me, it ain't going to get no better for him wearing the red and black. It ain't. Because y'all don't make your receivers a priority. The last time Georgia had a damn 1,000-yard receiver was 2002. 2002. And I believe, I ain't going to even go that far. Because I know they going to come back at me with some bullshit. But the last time you had a 1,000-yard wide receiver was 2002. And Georgia fans, can you name me one other 1,000-yard receiver that y'all done had before 2002? Just one. I'll wait. But anyway, now, yeah, I am comparing him to Keelan Russell. Or who did I compare him to? I don't know. But anyway, I don't even remember who I compared this. Oh, what it was, they was talking about this guy. And I'm saying they was trolling us about, like he said, flipping this guy from SMU. And I told him, hell, why y'all getting players from Vanderbilt? That's what I said. But hey, yeah, Keelan Russell hasn't proven himself in college. He ain't. But guess what? Freaking Landon Humphreys ain't proved himself either. In college football. What he proved? That he can make a Vandy team. He can play with Vandy. That's about all he done proved. But hey, we'll see what he do in the red and black, which I know it won't be much. So hey, it is what it is. Shit, the guy you got from Missouri, what's his name? Dominique Levitt. He was the best wide receiver on Missouri's team the year before you got him. Then when he came to Georgia, he only went for like 620 yards, maybe 6 to 8, maybe 6 touchdowns. That's about it. Nothing too great. You got the best receiver from Mississippi State. Came to put on the red and black. What'd he do? About 400 and some odd yards and 2 or 3 touchdowns. That's about it. But maybe they'll get more targets now since Brock Bowers is gone. Maybe. But anyway, moving on. His next comment, Eastbound Dog, once again. No, it ain't. No, not Eastbound Dog. This next comment is from another Georgia fan, Malcolm Wright. I don't understand how is it that the video, the previous video had nothing to do with Georgia fans, but they all up in here. Anyway, this one from Malcolm Wright. Alabama did not recruit all those quarterbacks that you named. Nick Saban did, and I was talking about Jalen Hurts and Tua, Mac Jones, Bryce Young. That's who I named all those players. Anyway, Alabama did not recruit all those quarterbacks that you named. Nick Saban did. When Saban left, Sane left. Those players came to play for Saban, not Alabama. Whether they recruited them or not, LSU has had 2 Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks in 5 years. Can't argue with that. Bama had 2 players to win the Heisman in the last 4 years, but not quarterbacks, which the conversation is about. He said, you all have a running back as your playing quarterback. What's up with that? That's kind of funny. Okay. Break it down. Alabama did not recruit all those quarterbacks that you named. Nick Saban did. Nick Saban didn't recruit all those quarterbacks. I mean, he helped recruit them. But guess what? You had Lane Kiffin recruiting. You had Steve Sarkisian recruiting. Those were the 2 players that recruited those quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts, Tua, Mac Jones was already there. You know what I'm saying? You had Mike Loxley there recruiting also. Exactly. All right. Who else? But you had more than Nick Saban. All those offensive coaches, mainly the quarterback coaches, had a big hand in recruiting all of those quarterbacks. Nick Saban mostly worked on the defensive side of the ball. Even though, yeah, he was going on recruiting trips, trying to recruit quarterbacks and offensive players also. Did they come to play for Nick Saban? Some of them did. Some of them did. And maybe Julian Sand was one of them. But I tell you what, in the long run, Julian Sand will probably wish he stayed at Alabama. Now, he went to a great program, granted. All right. But he wasn't going to do anything for Alabama, not for real games in 2024. I do know that. Julian Sand ain't did a damn thing for Alabama. You do know that, right? Hell, Julian Sand, I hope this ain't the case, but shit, Blake Barnett came to Alabama as a 5-star, highly profile quarterback. And what happened? Nick Saban put his ass in a game he couldn't perform. Took him out, inserted Jalen Hurts, and freaking Blake Barnett was history. So, hey, it is what it is, man. All right, y'all remember Blake Barnett, how things went down with him and he wound up transferring 3 or 4 times? But hey, shit like that happened. But Nick Saban didn't recruit all those quarterbacks alone. Now, yeah, some of the players who came to Alabama, they did come to play for Nick Saban. But guess what? You can't say which player came to play only for Nick Saban, except for those who hit the transfer portal, like a daggone Caleb Downs, Julian Sand, 2 freshmen. Well, shit, Julian Sand just got there, but Caleb Downs played his freshman year. You can say those 2 guys came to play for Nick Saban. But the rest of them who went on and graduated, just like Tua, Mac Jones, Jalen Hurts, Bryce Young, all in the NFL. You can't say they just came to play for Nick Saban. Because Nick Saban didn't leave while he was there. And if he'd left, who's to say those guys was going to leave? Just saying. So you don't know. But anyway, those players came to play for Saban, not Alabama. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. What about the players who came to play at Alabama before Nick Saban? I'm just asking. They didn't come to play for Alabama? Alabama had a great history, a great tradition before Nick Saban. Before Nick Saban got there, Alabama was still leading the nation in national championships. Just saying. So, hey, it is what it is. Now, you might want to bring up Yale, who was winning their last national championship in 1927. You might want to bring up them. So, hey, it is what it is. But anyway, whether they recruited them or not, LSU had 2 Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks in 5 years. Yeah, they did. Jaden Daniels last year, Joe Burrow in 2019. They did. 2 transfer quarterbacks, both of them. Now tell me what Heisman Trophy winning quarterback they had since Jamarcus Russell that won a Heisman Trophy. Matter of fact, name me a quarterback since Jamarcus Russell recruited that went on to be a successful quarterback. I'll wait. One quarterback. Jamarcus Russell didn't even go on to be a successful quarterback. But name me one quarterback since Jamarcus Russell that went on to have this stellar college career. Please. I'll wait. Because I don't know. Just one. Then you got 2 transfer quarterbacks that won the Heisman. That's what happened. But anyway, Bama had 2 players to win the Heisman in the last 4 years, but not quarterbacks. Well, last time I checked, the last player to win the Heisman Trophy for Alabama was Bryce Young. And what position did he play? And I believe he won that in 2021. Can somebody tell me what position Bryce Young played? Because I seem to have forgotten. Oh, it was quarterback. Quarterback. Well, damn. Ain't that something? How did this guy forget that? Malcolm Wright, how did you forget that? But anyway, keep it moving. The conversation about quarterback. Anyway, he said y'all have a running back playing quarterback. What's up with that? Yeah, Malcolm Young, that's what he said. LSU fan talking trash about we got a quarterback playing running back. And they still can't beat Alabama. So when you losing to a running back that playing quarterback, what does that say about your team? What does that say about your team? And then he say, we got a running back playing quarterback. Well, Jaden Daniels had a lot of rushing touchdowns, a lot of rushing yards. That's all I know. Plus, he could sling that ball, too. I got to give him credit for that. But anyway, if we got a running back playing quarterback and you still can't beat us, that means you got a sorry-ass defense, which LSU had the worst defense in the SEC last year. I mean, it just can't get no worse than that. But anyway, probably in college football. And it ain't going to get no better. 20% at the most. But yeah. So Jalen Miro, just like he did against everybody else in the SEC last year, gave y'all that work. That's all I know. Gave you that work. But anyway, do you want to bring up Texas or Michigan? Anybody? Yeah, that's what y'all have to do. Talk about what other teams did to Alabama because your team can't do it. Just saying. So if you was in the SEC in 2023, talk about Texas and talk about Michigan. What they did against Alabama. Because you damn sure can't talk about what your team did against Alabama. Keep it moving. All right, next comment. Malcolm Wright. Once again, same guy. Alabama have to go to another school to get quarterback because since Saban left, they can't recruit an elite QB straight out of high school. Malcolm Wright. Malcolm Wright. Where's Keelan Russell at right now? Is Keelan Russell in college or is he in high school? Last time I checked, he was in high school getting ready for his senior season. So we're recruiting the guy straight out of high school. I understand he committed to SMU. They were recruiting him in high school, just like Alabama was recruiting him in high school. And if you ask me, if a player is committed to one school, that means recruiters got to go even harder at recruiting the guy to get him to flip. So Keelan Russell was recruited straight out of high school by my Alabama Crimson Tide, Kalen DeBoer and his staff. Because he definitely ain't enrolled in any college. Just saying. So my thing is, how can you say you can't recruit a player out of high school when you getting him straight out of high school? You didn't think about that, did you, Malcolm Wright? Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. But anyway, keep it moving. Keep Boone, Super Troll. Troll of the month. Anyway, Keith Boone says, it do look like Bama scraping the bottom of the barrel in recruiting and the transfer portal. I would love to dispute, but it is what it is. We scraping the bottom of the barrel in recruiting when we got the #1 recruiting class right now? That ain't bottom of the barrel. The #3 recruiting class is bottom of the barrel. We got the #3 recruiting class. 3. But that's the bottom of the barrel. When Keith Boone is a Georgia fan too. When Alabama got a higher ranking recruiting class than Georgia. Are you serious? I know it's still early. But guess what? Kalen DeBoer is doing his thing. Kalen DeBoer and his staff is doing his thing on the recruiting trail and in the transfer portal. We scraping the bottom of the barrel in transfer portal when we got transfers from USC, Michigan. We got one from Wake Forest. We got a couple of more. And Georgia getting transfer players from Vandy. What the hell are you talking about? Within the SEC, Vandy, Missouri, and Mississippi State. Now that's bottom of the barrel. Matter of fact, Missouri did better without daggone Dominique Lovett than when Dominique Lovett was with Missouri. They did better. And that's what y'all got. Lord have mercy. But we scraping the bottom of the barrel at recruiting and the transfer portal when we sitting at the #3 recruiting class, getting transfers from USC, Michigan, and some more in there that we got. But y'all getting transfers from Vandy. Now we did get one from Charlotte. Can't leave it out. But we got him for depth, not to make an immediate impact like y'all got Landon Humphreys to do. Oh, Lord have mercy. I love it. But anyway, them are all the comments, man. Hey, keep on. Ain't nothing to dispute there. You got Vandy. We got Michigan, USC. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Y'all need to check what y'all be saying, man, before you actually say it. Just think about it a little bit. But hey, it is what it is, man. But that's all the comments right now. And I'll say it again. And if you agree, put it in the comments. I will respond. And even if you disagree, put it in the comments. I will respond. Because I do one of these videos every week. And usually, I read down there every daggone comment that you put in the comment section. But hey, as I say at the end of every video, y'all be blessed. And I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And roll, damn Tide.